a lot of my friends, my white and black friends, were like Chad lights or Tyrone lights. So before I found the black pill, I used to kind of discredit a lot of this stuff. But like when I look back on stuff, I'm like, wait a minute. My friends that didn't have the benefit of being 6 foot or being athletic or having that status, or having popular friends or being a fraternity or athlete, they didn't have the same success that my inner circle of friends had. So I kind of had like a come to Jesus moment. So I was like, I don't fully agree with some of the most extreme black pillars, but a lot of the majority of what they say, it's backed up and by the stats too, not just the anecdotes. So
Like a lot of guys who are let's say quote unquote Chads and Tyrones, they will listen to content like black pill content and think, oh, what you lot are crazy, like what are you lot talking about, like, but because they're so their life is a bubble, they're living in a bubble, and a lot of times their friends will be like them. I mean, obviously as guys we tend to have a broader range of friends than girls do, but you know, like for instance, if you're a Tyrone, you're probably gonna go out to the club with other Tyrones.
yeah,
Because it will help you.
if my nerdy friend goes out with me, he'll be like the designated driver.
Yeah, he'll be out of place. He just won't be walking with the same energy that you lot have. So it's usually the same type of friends will go out and do all this kind of stuff. And so sometimes we can become oblivious to this stuff. Because even for me, like, I don't think I'm the best looking guy in the world. I mean, I'm 6'1". I'm built pretty well. Played American football. I do boxing. Like, I stand out. Got tattoos.
And you did rugby too, right?
Rugby, all of this stuff. Like, I stand out in it.
Yeah. That's alpha, bro.
But,
that's alpha.
But it's just a fact of like, I wasn't born like this. I kind of had to make myself become this. Do you know what I'm saying? Because prior to that, as I said, I was a nice boy. I was chubby. I was fat. Like, do you know what I'm saying? Like, and so, you know, I see it from both sides, innit? But I think if you are like a naturally, you know, you won the genetic lottery guy, you was always cute and all of that, then you probably won't really understand the reality of it.
Yeah, you're not forced to confront it. And if you do confront it, you're confronting it from the positive side of it, the beneficial side. Like, you're the side dude taking the beta bucks' wife, or you're, you know, the grad student that meets some military wife while her dude's away on training or something, and you know she's cheating on him. I mean, all types of stuff.
Or listen, those are even extremes. Let's just make it basic. You don't get rejected very much. Like for instance, if a guy's a Chad or Tyrone, because all of us get rejected. We all experience rejection, yeah. But there's levels to it, because like obviously the guy who's like the non-select guy, he's probably gonna experience rejection probably, like, let's keep it real, like 90% of the time, 95. Whereas the Chad and Tyrone, he may experience rejection maybe 30% of the time. And then think about this, even with that, even though he's experiencing rejection, think about the girls that he is converting with. A lot of them are going to be good looking girls that he actually likes. Because think about it, a lot of times guys have to make do with what we can catch. Even if they have a win percentage, a success rate of 70%, that 70% is still high, bro. Like, I know guys, they're not going for fives, bro. They don't do it, bro. Like, we're not for, like, even me. Even I'll be real with you. I wouldn't even bother approach a girl that's like 5. What's the point?
Yeah, and a lot of them have attitudes anyway, and the girls that are setting up a lot of times are nicer anyway.
Yeah, that's what I'm saying. I wouldn't say they're nicer people. I would say if the girl is good looking and she's nice to you, that's because she likes you. That doesn't mean that in general she's nice to everybody. That don't mean that, bro.
Yeah, but the one thing I will say, certain 5s, or they'll even reject me and try to get dudes that are even rated above me, and then you'll have their friend that's skinny and cute give me all the submission in the world,
and then and that just goes to show there's no point talking to girls that you don't really find them attractive. Because what's the point? You're opening yourself up to these kind of weird episodes with girls that you don't even really like them. It's just there's no point. But you got to realize there's guys that are not. There's guys that are probably not as on your level that are going for them kind of girls, yeah. And you know you have to really factor in their experience.
I don't know if your opinion differed at all on like ethnic guys, like as far as non-black guys, as far as like Indian guys or Eastern Asian or anything, because like my Asian friends, even some Indian guys who are like 6'2", they have super like difficulty. And I'm like, these guys, they're literally more athletic than me, an inch or two taller, and they're getting less matches on Tinder. And I'm like,
they're going for white girls, bro.
City, you know?
Bro, they're going for white girls, bro. That's why.
Oh,
that's
true,
why.
true,
Listen, and this I always find I always start smiling. It always makes me chuckle, yeah, when I hear the argument from Asian dudes or Indian dudes. Oh yeah, because you know I always make the videos it's hardest for black guys, like the average black guy is hardest for us dating, and then I hear like Asian dudes, oh no, it's hardest for us actually because blah blah blah. Bro, stop going after Becky, bro. The reason why you guys, you other ethnic minorities that are not black, find it difficult is because you're going for Becky's, bruv. You gotta understand, bro, like, it's different because when you actually date within your own community, you face less resistance than the average black guy faces in his own community. That's why that's why black guys have it the hardest. Because a lot of people, not just women, but men as well, non-black men, when they think of a black guy, they think of LeBron James. They think of Tyson Beckford. They think of Anthony Joshua. They think of every rapper they've seen on the TV. Like, bro, no, bro. That's like 5%, bro. The majority of men in any ethnic group are going to be average 5. That's why average is average. And unfortunately, in our current society, average is not good enough. There's a channel on YouTube where they talk about high-value men all the time. And guess what the ethnic group of majority of the women are that go on that channel? Black. And most of them women are average at best. And they're talking about they want a 6-figure guy. They're talking about they want a guy that's tall, good looking, blah, blah, blah. Throw it down in the bedroom. All of this nonsense, bro. These are women that have made a career of making bad choices in life. This is our community. This isn't just segregated to America. This is really truly, this is a Western world problem, bruv. And it's actually infecting out into, you know, Africa, Caribbean, just black people across the globe. What it is that guys need to understand, really understand what's going on and understand where they stand in this game, bruv. And this is why I always talk about power, self-improvement, getting power and blah, 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 because I'm being realistic. You need to know where you stand. Like me, I will never say, oh, I'm the best looking dude in the world. I'll never say that, bruv. Do you get what I'm saying?
Yeah.
And because I'm more realistic with that, I actually have more power and I can actually leverage so I can get more of what I want, because I'm not delusional. I'm not entitled and I'm not delusional. And plus, I don't get upset if I do get rejected or whatever. I don't get upset because I just think, well, whatever. Move on.